Hey everybody, it's Mason Buckles. It's Monday, August 19th, and these are the three things you can use this week. It's a busy week here in housing. We've got the very important Jackson Symposium getting ready to start with the Fed meeting in Jackson Hole later on in the week. That kicks off on Thursday. A lot of eyes are going to be focused on Friday and Chairman Powell's comments coming out of that meeting. Really a nice winning streak for the last few weeks on rates. We saw them push down to about 12-month lows over the first part of the month, coming out of a stellar end of July. Gave some back over the last 10 days, but have started to see a bit of a flat line, if you will, with rates hovering right in the mid 6% range overall on a conventional loan. That puts your jumbos up into the slightly higher upper 6% range. Your FHA and your VA loans, though, I'm locking a lot of those right at 6 or below right now. So those buyers are definitely seeing a nice benefit in terms of just the recent push for rates going lower. Overall, the trend is still an expectation that rates will continue to fall through the end of the year and into next. One of the things that we're really keeping a track on is that Fed funds rate, and specifically what happens here coming up in September. The big piece right now is really taking a look at, of course, the data coming out over the next few weeks around inflation yet again. We saw some pretty tame inflation numbers last week, kind of a mixed bag that left rates really where they are now. We've got the all-important jobs reports coming up, and then, as I mentioned, the Fed symposium is going on right now. So quite a few things that can move the market. I think the biggest piece to keep in mind is not will the Fed cut, because that's pretty much baked into the market at a 25 basis point or 0.25% cut, but will they go to 50? And that's where we'll keep a lookout over the next couple of weeks leading up to that all-important next Fed meeting as to whether or not the economic data supports a 0.5% reduction, which would be a pretty big swing overall and could probably bring those mortgage rates down nicely right thereafter. One thing that I thought was pretty interesting was an article that I included here as item number 2. Redfin put out a report looking at the activity for buyers through Q2 of 2024 and saw a really strong uptick in investor buyers yet again. So investors were a huge part of the buying pool back during the pandemic, and then those ultra low rates. Saw them really kind of carry that forward throughout 2022. But as rates continued to surge higher, investors pulled back dramatically, about a 50% pullback through 2023. This past quarter, they made up a nice chunk of the activity. It was 1 in 6 homes that were purchased during that time were purchased by an investor. And I want to make sure that you're aware of all the different loan programs that we have for investor-based clients. One of the biggest challenges we've seen with investors building out their portfolio is they get limited by loan programs. And CCM has a variety of options, including DSCR, which is debt service coverage ratio, assets as income or bank statement loans. I also have P&L only, so no tax return loans, and a variety of other more non-traditional style lending products that we can offer your investor clients to help them get past what are some typical hurdles they see in traditional financing. The last thing that I want to introduce to you guys is an event we have coming up here on the 21st. That's on Wednesday. We've got Mike Appleby of Chicago Title giving us a breakdown of what he believes are the market trends to look out for the rest of 2024, as well as how the most recent NAR settlement and now just this past weekend introduction of their new rules could potentially impact your business moving forward. So some good insights there. It's a lunch and learn. We are going to be serving lunch. I've included the link below so you can register for that. Hopefully we'll see you there. It's going to be a packed house and looking forward to it. All right, you guys, that's all I got for this week. If you need me, give me a shout. Have a great day. Take care.